Hello, my lovely, lovely friends. How we doing today? It's good to see you. It's another QI reaction today. This one is actually a request. And as you guys know, I can't turn these away. I can't not do these. They're so freaking interesting. And this one's sent in by K. Bruin Christensen. Again, I'm sorry if I think you told me I'm getting that right, but I could be wrong because I have the memory of a buffalo. So I hope I'm getting your name right, Bruin. But anyway, they request the best of the audience, which is a quite interesting compilation where, I mean, it's in the name, right? I guess there's going to be some participation from audience members, maybe. Is it going to be voluntary or involuntary? That's what I want to know. So it might just be people shouting stuff. You never know. So it's one of the. It's a QI compilation where I don't quite know what's going to happen. I know there's going to be interesting facts. I always do, but I don't know what's going to happen to this one. So there's one way to find out. Let's get into it. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And if you like what happens on the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you're stayed up to date whenever we drop a video on here. So let's learn some things and see what the audience members are doing in this. Here we go.
For a question about proximity. So, I want to ask you.
She's only just got casters.
Oh.
Stop now, couldn't you?
Am I close enough to trigger your reaction bubbles?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. Is it uncomfortable at all?
No, just feeling it now.
Yeah. So why is it uncomfortable? Does anybody...
No, don't go. We were so close.
Anybody know why that might be uncomfortable?
Does anybody... I like Sandy. Does anybody prefer... I would imagine more people prefer Stephen Fry to Sandy. That's just a guess, though. I'm not basing that on anything. But do more people prefer Sandy or Stephen Fry? Because if I had to pick... Whew, this might be a blasphemous thing. I don't know if people are going to be upset about this, but I don't know who I would pick. I like both of them very much as presenters here. So, that'd be a tough one. And they're both so warm. They did a really good job choosing the hosts of this show because both of them are very warm and welcoming and receptive. So, anyway, sorry.
But, proximity.
Yeah.
Who would you pick? That's the question. Fire them away in the comments below.
It's the study of proxemics. It's the discipline of studying the space that we keep between ourselves. So, the founder of it is a US cultural anthropologist called Edward Twitchell Hall. You're right. And are you coming to me? No, darling, you're okay, because you might get injured. So there are four main zones, and you can see it up here. First of all, we have the public space. That is the distance at which you are comfortable.
No, there's zone 6
addressing.
as well.
Oh, yes, that's true. So the distance at which you feel comfortable addressing a crowd. Then there is social distance. That's where I would interact with my acquaintances. And then there is personal distance, which is coming up to 4 feet. So that's for friends and family. Now, I'm going to pick you. This is intimate distance, okay? I've never met you before, have I?
No, Mum.
Ladies and gentlemen, my son, Theo.
I did not want to be the one to say it, no. But, oh, thank God. Oh. Oh man, thank goodness it's her son. For sure, for sure. Oh man, I didn't like when he said no mom. I was like I didn't even think it was her son when he said that. I was like, man, that's a good. So even the British audience members are quick with a funny response. That's what my thought process was when he said that. So it wasn't until she said, "Oh, it actually is his son." That's, whew, dodged a bullet there.
So, personal space. I wouldn't actually have done that to a stranger because I'm too shy. It would have been awful.
Oh, just thank God it actually is your son.
Yeah.
Everything was wrong with it. Mainly the fact that he said no, Mum. If that wasn't your son...
It'd be a terrible way to find out, wouldn't it?
That would have been wild,
deserts
yeah.
mostly made from? Yes, sir.
Sand.
Oh, thank you. You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Not the case. No, only 1/3 of the world's land surface is desert, and only a small proportion of that is sand. North American deserts are around 2% sand. No more than that. There's Monument Valley. Globally, on average, only 20% of all deserts is sand, a fifth. The remainder...
I feel like almost all the sand is in the Sahara Desert. Because every time you see like the Sahara Desert, it's always there's just plains and plains of just sand piles blowing in the wind. You know. Yeah, American deserts. You know, particularly the south. Basically, it's that the Southwest is one big desert, but when I think of that desert, I don't think of sand really. I just think of a lot of dirt, a lot of dry dirt. You know, so it kind of makes sense.
It is made of rock, shingle, salt, or even snow.
And camels.
And camels.
Camel
Lots
poo.
of cigarettes all over the desert. The driest desert in the world is...
The Gobi Desert.
No. Any thoughts?
Antarctica.
Well, there is an argument for saying the Antarctic is a dry desert.
It doesn't rain there.
But, yeah, it doesn't. But Atacama is considered the driest land desert. Some weather stations there have recorded no rain whatsoever, not one.
What a boring job. Being
Yeah. The largest desert on Earth is Antarctica. Even though much of it is under snow, the one area that is the driest, man who shouts a lot, is
Throwing a dig it out.
McMurdo Dry Valleys.
Now, what did French country people like this do in the winter? They go... Nurse! Nurse! She's out of bed again.
I think the guy that yelled Antarctica. Am I the only one that thinks that Stephen Fry got a little annoyed with him? It sounded like he got a little annoyed with him.
Hungry, and Noel's hungry too. Has anyone got a banana? Someone's usually got a banana.
Has anybody got a banana?
There, that lady's got one.
Was that mind reading?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Two people have got bananas!
How many...
This-
Can we
is-
do a whole hand of bananas amongst all the audience? I've never stopped to have a banana during the show. That's never been Why has the whole audience got bananas?
That guy looked like Sean
To have a
Locke.
banana during the show. That's never been Why has the whole...
Oh, it's Sean Locke with a mustache. Almost. Nah, not really. Doesn't really look like him.
whole audience got bananas?
Dude, my father, when he would go to work, he would bring 1 or 2 bananas with him. I think you guys say bananas better. Bananas. 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 It's fucking bananas. Sounds kind of... There's no music to it, you know? Banana. That has a little bit of music to it. Banana. Sounds like you're about to shove one of them up my nose.
Has anyone got a bit of toast with Marmite?
Never mind that. Who's got a scotch? Seriously. You feel better now?
Yeah, thank you. It's starting to affect my consciousness.
Well, the good thing is it didn't show. So,
What whale did they use to make a whalebone corset?
I'm going to take a punt and say the jaw.
Not the jaw.
Penis.
Was it?
Not the penis.
Is it like part of the whale?
It's not. It is part of the
It is
whale.
part of the
Not the
whale.
wish. Did you say the wishbone?
Part of a whale, a rib? Maybe? The rib? One of the ribs? Or maybe the tail? I don't know.
So for
Huge tug of war.
Is it the ribs?
Who said the ribs?
I did the ribs.
Sorry about that. No, not the ribs.
No worries.
I think Shouty Man had it again. This is not that thing with James Corden on Sky One. Thank you very much indeed.
I don't even know what happened, but I know that because it's James Corden, it was probably bad. Because so many people hate James Corden. My entire audience, I think, hates James Corden. Even the ones that like him and Gavin and Stacey hate him in real life. Yo, it makes me laugh every time. Sorry.
Oh yes. More's the pity. I wish it were the Shouty Show.
With the drunk cricketer.
Yeah, that one, exactly. But real whalebone was used for something else. It was a cheap substitute for ivory. And you probably know of the carving that was done on it that sailors used to do. It had a particular name.
I do not know of the name of that.
Oh, we'll have to ask Shouty Man again.
Yeah.
Scrimshaw is the right answer, yes.
He's a
Scrimshaw.
very clever Shouty Man.
He's a smart Shouty Man.
Knows his stuff.
It may be a whole series of organised Shouty Men, I don't know. We're very impressed by them. They may have to get a score at the end of the game. That's what's worrying me.
I've never had in 14 years people eating sweets in the front row. What the hell? And I can't think about anything else except.
Jimmy just took his bag.
You can have them back at the end of the lesson.
I feel really bad for those people because obviously you're just sat there watching an episode of QI and then suddenly the telly gets up and licks your sweets. And you're sat there going, I didn't press the red button, what's going on?
My brother and I are both married to white women. And at Christmas, my mum will invite us all round and then she'll do 2 dinners, like a roast.
Look
and
at
a
that
curry.
beard.
And it just looks like we're encouraging racial segregation at Christmas.
Well, I'm going to find out if that's true because your mum's here in the audience. Shanti, hello, welcome to the show. Is there fighting at the holiday season? Is there fighting?
They do. They do fight.
Yeah.
They do fight, yeah, both of them.
Well, my mum is... it's lovely to have you here, Mum. But she has encouraged my brother and I to both have very low self-esteem.
Can you name a blue sea creature? Alan. Oh!
Say that again.
But she has encouraged my brother and I to both have very low self-esteem.
Can you name a blue sea creature?
A blue sea creature? The blue whale.
Alan. Oh! Yes, Jack.
Shouty Man, drop it like it's hot.
Is he going to fall for our trap? It's the right answer!
That's the fastest I've ever been on the draw
That
as
was
well.
quick, and it
I
still
actually broke my buzzer.
You did.
Can you name a female outlaw?
Oh, wait, it was Bonnie. And she's in the frickin' picture, look at that. Is that really her, though, or is it a reenact? It's probably a reenactment or something.
Oh. Not Jesse James.
No. Bonnie out of Bonnie and Clyde.
Strictly speaking, there is no such thing as a female outlaw in British law. Outlawry is when an individual was placed outside the protection of the law. And females denied protection of the law were called something else. They were called waived women. Isn't that awful? So their right to any protection...
See, that's very interesting.
...were said to be waived, so left out or not regarded. Can you name a male outlaw of the Wild West?
Of the Wild West?
Yeah.
Oof.
Billy the what's it?
Billy the what's it?
Yeah.
Billy the kid?
Billy the
Sundance Kid.
What's her name?
Was he?
Butch Cassidy.
All Western American guys.
So again, there were no outlaws as such
Oh,
in the Old
you
West,
amazed
male
me.
or female. So in the original meaning, you didn't have to commit a crime in order to be an outlaw. It's a fantastic film, isn't it? So none of them were outlaws. In order to be an outlaw, you had to be set outside.
Are you trying to hum the theme tune to the Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
Yes. That's not the theme tune to me.
Do you know the
Din, 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 din. It's
No,
not-
that's Bonanza.
Oh, that's Bonanza.
Oh, I liked Bonanza.
Yeah. I think I was right. I think we need...
What's
the
That's the Muppets.
Someone good.
Does anybody know the bloody theme tune?
Yeah, Sandy got... She's like, let's move on. Everybody else is... It's fallen into chaos. She's like, oh, she's like, bloody hell. Let's just move on to the next one.
Come on, everyone.
Anybody join in? You all join in with High Chaparral. What's wrong with you?
I'm going to Google it.
Seriously?
It's your problem. It'll take a while. My phone takes 15 minutes to turn on.
Oh, I know the feeling. Let's do paper, flowers, wafers, and tint.
God damn it, Sandy. She's good, man.
So, which ones are traditional? Oh, and how about some chocolate? Which of those are we going to go for on the tree?
Chocolate,
Traditional.
yeah.
It's the one that is, in fact, not traditional at all.
Of course.
Others. So the wafer?
Well, look at it.
Why-
So much
why
his
the-
mum laughing and the speaker behind me.
Mum, Alan wants you to shut up.
Yes.
Guys, it's Christmas, okay?
Yeah. Promise, go and give your mother a nice chocolate and be nice. Be nice.
Sorry.
Shanti, what do you think about the beard? The beard looks good, doesn't it?
He looks like his dad.
I think it looks very
He
handsome.
did not have a beard like this, did he?
He did.
Oh,
He
right.
did. I hated it.
Course, a special award of -39 for the shouty man in the audience.
What did he win the thing? Oh, it's a young cat
Thank you for watching.
too.
Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click
Yes.
here.
Yes. This is the QI channel that I'm watching this on. Even though it was sent by K. Brune Christensen. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. I feel so embarrassed when I get people's names wrong or say them wrong. But this video does come from the QI official channel, I believe. So I will leave a link in the description below this video for you if you want to check it out. If you like QI stuff. Most of you are probably already subbed to that channel, but you know, it's worth mentioning, right? Anyway, audience, dude, that one guy was, even though I feel like Stephen Fry was annoyed with him quite a bit, he was getting most of the answers right. So, I don't know. I'm sure he wasn't invited back ever again. I don't know. But it was cool to see. That first opening bit with Sandy and her son was wild until you found out that that's her son. That was wild. I was like, oh God, we're starting off this video hot. It's starting off with something a little wild. That's for sure. But good video as always. QI is the best. Dude, if you want me to look, I get so many requests. But if you send in QI requests, there's a much higher chance of them getting watched. Because I literally like watch one and then I see a recommended video for another QI video and I'm like, well, I have to see that one. Because they're just the best. They're the best. And I find the facts quite interesting. Just like the name of the show. So it's hard to turn them away. It really is. But anyway, I wish I could do them all the requests, but I can't. I in fact, probably the hardest part is when I do a video, but like especially with the comedy stuff, I do a reaction to something that somebody sent in that they want me to laugh at, and then I don't laugh. I've posted some videos like that once or twice, but the feedback is always some people really take it personally, like, oh, you didn't laugh at my my request. Well, then, F you, King Boomer. So I just don't want to, disappoint anybody. Even though I'm a disappointment. No, I'm really not. I'm just trying to have some fun. But the point being, I try to get every request done that I can. It's just y'all are so awesome that I can't do every one. But the QI stuff, they're so hard to turn away, man. It literally takes everything in me to turn one away. But I've done so many at this point, and I can't get enough. I hope I do 100 more. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And I will see you again soon. Have a great day and stay safe, Boomerites. Peace out.